Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today is the first day that I'm uploading for Vlogmas. I was supposed to start December 1st. You guys will find out why things aren't going as planned throughout the video. I'm actually about to start working, so I'm going to record what I'm doing in this particular moment, but I'm going to go ahead and take the camera and allow you guys to see. Hold up. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and head inside so I can get some work done, and then I am going to switch over so you guys can see me getting ready this morning. Pretty much the conversation at hand that I'm going to be having with you guys is pertaining to the house, and then that's pretty much it. But I gotta go in here and work. It's already 2 o'clock and I've been running around most of the day. I'm actually really tired because I didn't get much sleep, and then I have to hurry up to get back home. I promise you guys, next year I will have a Christmas outro. I've been seeing all the Vlogmas with their little cutesy. I didn't have time for that. I had bigger fish to fry. But anyway, I'll see you guys. So I'm about to put on my boots. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link down below if you're interested. They were a little bit on sale, but not a lot. My thing with boots is I try not to do cheap boots because my calves. I know it probably don't look big to y'all, but my calves is big. I can't just wear normal boots. Can y'all see my legs? My calf muscles are a little thick, I'm telling you. So I just felt like the quality of them was a lot better, and they fit my legs, y'all. That's always the difficult part. Even one of my booties, and I may list it to sell, but I am going to go shopping today. Normally, I'm sure you guys know this, when I do the shopping stuff, I don't get all dressed like this, but I spoke with another designer and he gave me a few references. So my plan is to go to those companies and kind of make an acknowledgement today. So I am going to make sure I am dressed. This whole entire process has been kind of crazy. I guess I was so focused on working and just trying to get all the money up that I never really fathomed not closing on the house. I didn't even put that in my mind. I was like, that's my house, I'm closing, that's it. And that's still my thought process. But Saturday, something happened and I was just like, oh wow. You know, I'm still waiting on confirmation on what they're gonna do. I believe in my heart they're gonna fix it because it wasn't my mistake, it was their mistake. And I spoke about this on Instagram. The doors that they selected is not the door that I selected in design. I selected something totally different. I do apologize, the lighting keeps messing up and I did decide to move, but I will still use this space here to do the pictures. So the door that I ended up the door that they ended up installing in the house is the Cheyenne. And when my assistant did the walkthrough, I was like, the second she went through the door, I was just like, those are not the doors. I already knew because, again, from the previous house and getting a quote for the doors and everything, I was like, those are not the doors. The door on the left is the door that I selected, which is a 2-panel door, and the door on the right is the door that I have an idea to put on the master bedroom door. And as you can see, the Cheyenne just does not play with that design concept. It's not something that I want them to be like, oh, we'll, give you credit or we'll do this. No, they need to change it. And the reason why I'm saying that they need to change it is because they were very inflexible in terms of some tile. They were very inflexible in terms of the microwave. And like, probably within the first 3 to 4 months of me being in the house, I'm going to have to tear down the racks in the pantry in order to purchase a cabinet that's going to support putting the microwave in the pantry and doing a whole configuration in that space. And that's costing me when they could have done the configuration that I previously asked for. But my personal belief is that they're so accustomed to just doing the bare minimum that when I came in and I started kind of asking all these things and making all these changes, they were like, no. And so it was either, get a house that I really loved the layout, and at the end of the day, the pros of where I was gonna stay and the layout outweighed the cons. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna let everything go. So adding on the doors, I feel like I don't want to let it go. And I guess in more ways than one, when I started the process, I was working to get the money up, but now we're in December and I have all my money and then some. I don't feel like I want to settle. I'm not settling for the house. I don't want to settle for them excusing not wanting to get stuff done. And I don't want a promissory note. I don't want to overdo it after closing. I want it to be done before I close, because I already know when you're purchasing a home, a lot of the times they give promises that they're going to do things, but they already have their money, they already have their stuff, so now it's your responsibility. You're pretty much liable for everything. So that's pretty much where we're at with the house. They haven't, today is, let me see what's today. Today is Monday. So they have not gotten back to my realtor about the doors. They're not going to get back to her probably till Wednesday or Thursday when they actually know what's going to happen. And then we can go. I think the part that has me a little nervous, which I spoke about it yesterday and I woke up this morning feeling uneasy, is they've already painted the entire house. The only thing that was really left in the house was staining the tread on the stairs, putting in all the fixtures, putting in all the cabinets, doing all the tile work, and pretty much bringing in the appliances for the kitchen and putting in the flooring and stuff. Other than that, the house legit looks done. Like, I'm gonna put a clip in here so you guys can see. It's a walkthrough. I'm not showing every single room in the house, but I am showing a good bit of it, and it looks done. Like, there's really not that much to be done. Once the flooring goes in and stuff, I should start the inspection process should start in January to be able to close in February. I want to show you guys an added feature. I know me explaining it on camera now may be a little confusing, but I will be down there this weekend and I'll be able to do like a full-on video. In the room that's going to be changed into my new closet, there was 2 double door closets that was in the room, and let's just say this is the corner right here. What I had them do is remove these doors, and what they wanted to do was just close this out, and I was like, no, I want you to remove the door, but then when you go inside, I want you to remove the framing that shuts that wall, that way I can walk all the way in. And at first they were just like, what? And I was like, give me the blueprints. Like, let me show you. And then when I took it off, he was like, oh, so you want like a pathway? I was like, yes, that's exactly what I want. I want the door gone, but I still want to be able to get inside, because I want to do a huge, maybe 50 by rack to put my bags and stuff, or boots or whatever. I don't even know. I'm just like there. And I want to change those double doors to a full frame glass door. But then when you go further in, I want to do shelving, so like I can put whatever in that space so I can have more storage. So they did do that. I mean, honestly, they have pretty much complied to all my changes and they've done everything, and I'm happy with everything. The only thing that I'm just like, what are the doors and stuff like that. And I know it may not be a big deal to some people, but I don't know. I don't want to say this is like my forever home, because you never know what the future holds. I don't foresee me like being in this house with like my significant other. Like, I would want to you know, go through the purchasing process together and building together and things like that, just because I'm a together person. Like, I don't want to do this by myself. Like, that's just not who I am. I guess in a way, like, I have a modern way of thinking where, like, you know, I can pay for dinner, you can pay for dinner, like, we can go out or whatever. I don't like the whole like traditional aspect of like stay-at-home mom or whatever, even though I did it, you know what I'm saying, the situation called for it, so I did it. But I'm more so like, I want to work together, I want to build together, I want to grow together. Like, that's what I want, you know. But for right now though, this is going to be my home. I'm probably going to be in there for a little bit, and I do want it to be somewhere where I can, you know, be comfortable and spread my wings, you know. like I said, it didn't really hit me until my realtor was like, if you have to walk away, like, you walk away. And I was like, yeah, I didn't contemplate that. Like, I had already spoke that into existence. Like, this is my house, so they're gonna fix it, right? Just like I said, I'm positive thoughts. I'm gonna go on this plane and it's gonna be a smooth trip, and whoever's sitting next to me is gonna be pleasant. Yeah, I didn't see this, but when I was off camera, I was like, it'd be really good if no one sat next to me. Like, that's what I would really want. And when I got on the plane, it was like, I might have been 20 or 30 minutes before we landed, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was like, wow. And then going back home, there was no one sitting next to me. So today I declare and decree, that's my house. Ain't nothing gonna happen. That's my house. I'm claiming it. That's my house. The builder's gonna fix it. They're gonna get it right. Ooh, they gonna fix it, Jesus. They gonna fix it. They gonna get it right. They gonna give me exactly what I asked for. Cause you know, I've been working. I've been working, I've been working, and they gonna fix it. They gonna get it right. We gonna close. Coins is right. Everything is right. Thank you. Again, I was live on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I don't go live all the time, but I probably go live every week or 2 weeks, something like that. Not every, but here and there I've been going. I was talking about my website. And the reason why I haven't like released my website yet is because the site is still under construction. What I'm trying to do right now is get client testimonials. I'm trying to get pictures. I'm trying to get company collabs. I'm trying to get everything together to tie in my YouTube and my Instagram and everything together. And I do want it to be perfect. So I am taking my time to make sure that things are going to be right. When I release it, it's probably going to be in January style. I just submitted my logo, and I'm waiting on that because I need that logo to be on my site, because in terms of like products and things, I'm working on that too. I want my logo to go on my product. I don't want like someone else's logo on there. So I did deal with the whole branding team and got all of that together. I know a lot of you guys have been talking to me about business and things like that. I will sit down and do a full video on it. I don't think I'm perfect. I don't think I did everything right. I think I could have done things a lot better. But if you can take something from me, maybe one of my mistakes, and let it not be your mistake, I think that's just a plus. But just to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek at the site, here it is. And you guys, I'm like so excited because it looks so good. It looks so good. The person who's working on my site, I think I mentioned this, she's a subscriber, but I love the fact that she had the slanted, hey you guys. When I decide to come out with the t-shirts you guys have been asking me for, 100% I'm gonna do like, hey you guys, because I honestly feel like there's a couple things that I say that are just like Nadia, you know, Nadia-ism. I do want to have my own, I guess you could say, like private label. So I'm also looking into that. So that's why I decided to design a logo and get things, because I think like, I don't know, like I see it, you know, like it costs a little bit more for something to be made and then for your tag to be sewn onto it. But I just feel like I would love to have that, like have my label, you know. So that's why I got the logo made, and I think it's a logo that kind of, it's universal. I know I'm talking about it and I haven't shared it, but I just have to wait for everything to come back with the approval and stuff like that, and then I can share it. But she has everything on here. She's connected my Instagram. They have design consultation, virtual design, full service design. I haven't worked consistently, like I guess you would say, like enough income to support myself in 5 years. So in many ways, like when I decided to do this, I felt like I had to put in, you know, there's 24 hours in a day. I felt like I had to work like 30 hours just so I can get caught up with the time that I haven't put into working. So that's exactly what I have been doing, and it's not in vain. It's definitely been beneficial, because I feel like I was talking to someone recently, and she said, if you were trying to play catch up, I feel like you have caught up. She was like, you have done things that most people would take, you know, longer to do, and you've done those things. So I do want to come back. I do want to come back and talk to you guys and share everything. I'm just waiting for things to come back, and that way I know, like, I have all the paper in my hand, so when I talk to you guys, I can be like, look, this is this, this is that, this is this is that. So I'm just waiting on everything to come back. But that's pretty much it. I think I've spoke to you guys enough. I'm gonna go ahead and prep myself. This video is not gonna go out until tomorrow because today's Monday. I have to go shopping. I have to. There's no way. So I'm gonna have to edit this tonight in order for it to go out tomorrow. But that is pretty much it. I hope you guys have a really good one. I think that's it.